Hi, it's Musolini, the merchant of success. Welcome. Part of what I do is, apart from being CEO of Success Africa and the author of Public Speaking Secrets Exposed, I also coach people in executive communication, public speaking, life and career development. Now in this video, I want to give you a structure that really works when it comes to structuring your content or structuring your speech for maximum impact. Because have you ever noticed sometimes you have a lot of content to share and you're wondering, where should I start? What should I put in the body? How do I conclude? Like you're confused and worried. So worry no more, because I've got a cool structure for you. So the first step is you need to answer the question, what? What is this subject about? Secondly, you need to answer the why. Why is this important? Why should I care about what you're talking about? And the why part, you're really sharing with listeners, these are the benefits if you do what I'm proposing, and these are the costs or disadvantages if you don't do proposing to you. So that why part, most people miss that. They take it for granted, and you want a buy-in from your listeners. So for example, I told you that sometimes you're worried for what to talk about. So the buy-in, I was selling to you the fact that sometimes you're not as clear in terms of what to talk about. And yet with the structure, with the proper structure, then the worries go away and then you instead feel excited. So the what, the why should I listen to you? Why does this topic matter? And then step 3, you structure the how. What are the steps or strategies required for someone to go from point A to the point B that you're taking them to? And then finally, you answer the question, what next? What do you want me to do? The action call, what I call the action call. So let me give you an example. Let's just assume I want to talk about the youth, the value of the youth starting a business. I'm going to follow the structure. What, why, how, what next? Right, today I want us to talk about why it's important for you as a youthful person to start a business. So why is starting a business important? It's important because generate income, you feel a sense of independence. But when you don't have an income, when you don't have a business, then you're depending on other people. You don't feel as powerful, which can really be very costly. So then the question is, how can you start a business? Number 1 is identify a niche, an area or a space that you feel you can dominate. Number 2, get to know the actual needs of the targeted customers and write them down. What are their gaps? What keeps them awake throughout the night? And then number 3, once you've identified a niche, come up with a product. Create a product that you find that you believe would be very useful for them, whether it's a product or service. And then number 4, you need to develop a marketing plan on how to reach out to those people to attract them. And then number 3, and then next, you have to think about how to sell to them. How do you convert those leads or those people who come to you to make sure that they give you money? And then finally, you need to develop a system or a process to make sure that you are very clear in terms of bringing in the customers and serving them, having a process that not only brings them on board, but also serves them and you sustain that process. And finally, what I would like to say is that as you go out there today, I want you to go home and make a decision. Look at the opportunities. Think about the areas which you can start a business in and make a decision and say, in the next 30 days, I'm going to start something to at least test the market. So go forth, start a business, and then you will become financially independent and powerful. Okay. So this I created off cuff, but you can see it's following a clear structure. Because usually what confuses people is they're wondering, what is he talking about? What is she talking about? So the topic was clear. Why should I care? I gave you the advantages. How do I go about it? I gave you the steps. And then finally, what do you want me to do? I told you what to do in the next 30 days. So when you follow that structure, you will never ever leave people wondering, what was he or what was she talking about? Okay. So now, the cool thing is, this is one of the 8 modules I'll be looking at in terms of public speaking. So if this is of interest to you, I would really encourage you to come join me. In the next couple of days, I'll be doing a workshop. I believe it is 4th to 6th July 2024. And come join me, and the details there should be a link somewhere there, or you can go to ethanmusolini.com/public speaking. If you're watching this beyond the date, it's okay. Reach out still. Go to ethanmusolini.com/coaching, and then there should be a link somewhere you can apply for public speaking coaching. But either way, I hope this serves you from now onwards. And if you find this useful, I would encourage you to share it with other people. And also comment below, what did you find most useful in this particular recording? So may the good Lord bless you. Go forth and speak to people.